2026 is your opportunity to build a new life. And no, you are not too late. You are not too far behind. You just have not tapped into your story, your identity, your purpose to actually start that online business. If you're like me, 3 years ago, you were sitting on the couch, you were scrolling through Instagram, you were looking at all these reels, you're saving them, you're going home and you're journaling out all the ideas you have to how you can help people and start a business from that place. But also, like me 3 years ago, you feel very busy in that planning part, but you're not actually doing anything. Nothing changes because nothing is actually fucking happening. Today, that changes. In this video, I'm going to break down the first 5 steps to starting your online business that actually build the foundation for success. And no, this is not like any other video where it's like, here's the first 5 steps, start your website, pick a product, pick a niche. No, we're going to start with the real 5 steps so that you don't burn out and build something that doesn't even fit for you. I don't want you wasting your time. I don't want wasting. So the first thing you need to do might surprise you, but this is where most women get it wrong is they step into starting an online business. They create something that they think is going to help people and something that they have a little bit of knowledge about, and then they get lost and they start comparing themselves. They start putting out content and marketing in a way that's not even them because they didn't even know who they were in the first place. So the first step is a full identity reset. You need to understand who you are. It's not becoming a new person. An identity reset means unlayering all the shit that has been put onto you, the expectations, the beliefs you have about the stories that you have told yourself, and rewiring your brain to become the woman that you were actually always destined. How you do that is very simple. You start with a life audit. What are areas in your life that are absolutely draining your energy? What are the areas of your life that make it feel like it's impossible to even start this online business? Start there. If there's any of those things that you can completely remove from your life, do it. In most cases, there's a lot of areas we can't remove. We can't just like get rid of our chores and we can't like get rid of our or start saying goodbye to all the people in our life, right? I'm not asking you to burn your whole life down, but you do need to get uncomfortably honest about what drains you. And you do need to set boundaries around how that drains you. And maybe it's setting a boundary with yourself. Do you go out every single weekend? And then on Sunday, you're like, okay, I'm going to work on starting my online business, but you don't because you're hungover as shit. Like, let's get real here. Some of the things that might be draining you are choices that you're making. And yes, you still have to do the dishes, you still have to do laundry, those things still exist, but it doesn't mean that it needs to drain you. For example, the kind of woman that I'm becoming enjoys the fact that she lives in a house, enjoys that she has a washing machine and fire. And so I put on some music to kind of pump myself up to make it more of an enjoyable task, even though I fucking hate doing it. Once you understand what drains you, it actually helps you move into the next phase, which is figuring out who you are. Your brain works by moving faster away from pain than it does from pleasure. That's why some of your goals may have not worked in the past. If you were just like, well, I really to have the dream house, so I make $20,000 a month so I can buy that. Your brain doesn't care. Because your brain has one job, to keep you alive, right? So when you touch the hot stove, your reaction is to pull away. You move away from pain. So this identity piece, specifically around what's holding you back, is very, very important. I'm going to leave below a little life audit for you to dive deeper. It's a free resource that will really help guide you through this first step. I'm not going to talk about it so much in this video because, like I said at the beginning, I want you to actually walk away with part of the identity reset is getting super crystal clear on who you want to be. If you came to me with a business idea, but you had like no idea who you were, how you were going to show up, how you were going to create this, how you're going to hold this wealth, then I would basically be like putting you in a rocket ship and launching you into outer space. And you would move fast and you would start that business, but you would have no direction, no values, no coordinates, and you would just be spinning and spinning and spinning. And this is how most people help you start your online business, is they don't actually get rooted into who you are, your truth, your purpose, the value that you have to offer with the world. So they literally take your money, put you in the spaceship, and launch you off to space. We're not doing that. You need to figure out what is the impact that you want to make with your online business. And if your focus is just, I want to make the money, I am so not your, but you can find thousands of other people that will be so happy to teach you that. The women in my community, they make impact. They help people, they step into their truth and purpose, and a byproduct of that is a shit ton of cash on. So get clear on the experiences that you've lived through, ways that you have helped other people, and get clear on who you want to be, not who you are now. And again, we're not becoming somebody new. We're unlayering, letting go of what drains our energy, and stepping into what lights us up. What do you feel most passionate about? Because if you don't have that passion for your business, you are going to burn out. Currently, I have a business that helps women build an online business through rooting themselves in their identity and purpose. And I am so excited to work on my business every single chance I get. Like the kids go to bed and I like run downstairs and get my work done. That is what you want to build. My business prior to this, the one that was making me $7,000 a month, so still pretty good income, that business burnt me out. I didn't want to show up on calls. I didn't want to help women. I was not inspired. I was not feeling connected with. And that is why it's so important to really understand who you are and how you want. So check out that life audit. Moving on. Pick one problem that you can help somebody solve. This needs to be a problem that you have experienced before, that you've lived through, that you understand fully where people are at and what they need to do to get out of it. And don't think this needs to be like some big gesture. You need these credentials, some sort of certification to help. I'm going to tell you a quick story to really drive this home. Tony Robbins, when he was like 18 or 19, was told that he wasn't allowed to coach people because he didn't have a certification to coach people. He was like, fuck that. I don't need a certification, then, and neither do. You need the experience and you need to be one step ahead of somebody else. So some examples of this are maybe you've had 3 children and you found a very good sleep routine for your 3 children. There is currently a mom out there that's like, why can't my kids fucking sleep? You have the solution to her problem. You are not a sleep expert. You don't have a certification that says, I help babies sleep, because you don't fucking need it. You have the lived experience and you're passionate about helping other moms get a good night's sleep. It really does get to be that simple. Don't let people tell you. Now, here's where people run into a little bit of conflict is we want to solve all the problems. And this I am super guilty of. So pick one problem within the topic that you want to talk about and make that problem something that people are actively Googling for. How do I get my baby to sleep? You are the solution to that. You are going to give them the how. This is how with my and you can deliver that product in whatever format you want. You can create a very simple PDF. You can do let's say your topic where you're helping people is like getting in their fittest self. Maybe you send them an email with a workout and a meal plan every single day for 30 form. You can create short form videos. You can send those in emails as well, or you can host them on a platform. There are so many different resources that you can use for free to build out your product. You can use Canva for creating PDFs. You can use Loom or Descript for making videos or audios. You can literally just use your smartphone to help. It doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't need to be complex. You don't need to like make full-blown course to start earning income. Especially as a beginner, you actually want to make it as simple as possible. Problem that your audience is, problem that you've lived through, the solution that you came out, and then helping other people with that. And so the first step to that is make a very simple mission statement so you do not get, I help who? Who are you going to help? It's usually your past self. Write down the characteristics. What are they currently struggling with? What does their days look like? Really get to know your past self. What are you helping them with? What problem did you have? Were you in your 40s and you just couldn't build muscle anymore and you just couldn't get rid of that fat? I help women in their 40s build muscle and lose fat without yo-yo dieting, cutting out carbs, working out 5 days a week, right? Handle those objections in your mission statement. I help who, with what, with. Once you've picked a problem and once you've got clear on your mission statement, this is where you clarify your offer. So searching on LinkedIn, social media, YouTube, podcasts, wherever you can find people, Reddit, talking about this problem. You can go into your community Facebook groups. There are so many ways that you can discern what people are talking about and the specifics of the problem that they are struggling with. This is called market research and product validation. You are going to validate your idea by actually interacting with the people that are struggling with this problem currently. It's really easy for us when we've already found the solution to be like, here's what you need. Take this, it will solve all your problems. But that's not where the people that we're trying to help are. We need to understand what they are currently dealing with so that we know how to market our product, so that we are talking exactly what they are doing, what they are experiencing, so that it makes sense to them. Like, oh my God, this person is the answer to all of my problems. Thank you. Here's my money. Thank you for your product. And then you get to change so many people's lives. Once you have validated that your product is truly going to help the people that you say it's intended to help, then you need to market it. People need to know about your product. And this is where people freeze. And you don't need to freeze, just reframe it. By not showing up to tell people about your product, you are doing a huge disservice. You are literally depriving people of the solution to your product. So if your focus is on helping people, it's going to be easier to show up, especially if you believe in your product. You know that your product is going to help them. You don't want them to struggle. If you are showing up with the right intentions, that is going to show in your marketing, and it's going to make your nervous system feel okay with helping other people. The tangible part of this is just pick one platform, whether it is LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, podcast, whatever you want to use to sell your product. Pick one and focus on one for 30 days. Show up every single day, make a post, make an audio, record a video every single day, helping people with the problem, that providing advice, talking to them clearly about what the problem is that they're facing, what they want instead, what they're currently doing, and what they should do differently. That's your marketing. It really is just you showing up and helping people. The byproduct of helping people is you make money. Stick with this one product. I cannot emphasize, stick with this product until you have made at least 10 sales. And then wait and communicate with the people that bought that product. Get feedback, honest feedback, constructive criticism. Use that feedback to help you with your next product, or to help you build off of this one, or to help you market this one if this is the only product that you want. Make sure that you gather these testimonials for people. Make sure that you follow up. This is not a sell one and done here. Be a leader in the solution of helping people. Make this about your purpose. If you do the identity work first, it's going to be impossible to not want to show up and help people. It's going to be impossible to not be so passionate about your business that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe you bought my product. How are you doing? I'm so excited that you're doing this. I'm so proud of you. It's impossible to disconnect. And I'm not saying that you need to have a community and that you need to be emailing or DMing people all the time, but it is very important in the early stages of your business that you have connection with those customers, because customers that buy from you once usually buy from you again. And if you can retain people in your community spaces, you know you're doing a good. I think the turnover I had from my last community into my new community was 95%. I had 95% of people want to reinvest with me to continue their work. And that's how I know that I'm showing up and I'm actually offering them what I said I would. And it's really easy for me because I'm living out my purpose of helping people start their online business in a place that identity, truth, purpose, and impact. I'm going to conclude this with a little reminder that you have everything within you already to create not only a powerful product that helps other people, but also a product that fills your bank. Income online is limitless because you can literally meet millions of people. You can connect with millions of people with the internet, with the thing that you hold in your hand, your phone, the thing I'm recording on right now, and connecting with you. It's insane. Take advantage of this opportunity. Check out the life audit below, and please take that part seriously. I know it's fun and you just want to dive in and start your business and start making all the money. But if you're not rooted in your identity, I'm telling you right now, you will not be successful. And check out the plan I've listed below as well. Your path to the first $500 online. It's going to break down the sales systems that you need to set up, some free platforms you can use, where to post, what type of content to post, what type of product to make, and just go further into details to help you on your journey to starting your online. Make sure you subscribe to wherever you're watching or listening to this. And as always, I have an unwavering belief in your potential, and I wish you nothing but success.